Do you know what this video game is? What about this one? Did you get a good score in episode 37? Hello Mad Quizzers, and welcome to episode 39. Today's quiz is going to look at more retro video game classics from the last 40 years. Let's see how many you know. Let's start in 1994 for our first game. Do you know what it is? It's Earthworm Jim on the Super Nintendo. Let's stay in 1994 for question 2. What game is this? It's Theme Park on the Amiga. Question 3. Do you recognise this game? It's V River City Girls Zero on the Super Famicom. What game is this on the Super Nintendo? It is Super Bomberman from 1993. Moving on to question 5. Can you remember the name of this game? It's Cannon Fodder on the Amiga. Did you ever play the nautical game in question 6? It's Echo the Dolphin, released in 1992 on the Sega Mega Drive. Question 7. What game is this? It's the first-person shooter game Wolfenstein 3D. Do you recognise the platformer in question 8? It's Zool on the Amiga. Do you remember it? I think everybody will know question 9. Well, do you? It's Street Fighter 2, the original coin-operated arcade version. What is this platformer called? It's Toe Jam and Earl on the Sega Mega Drive. I bet most gamers will have played one of the games in this classic series. Do you know what it is? It's Civilization. This is the very first game released on the Amiga in 1991. Do you recognise the top-down car game in question 12? It is Supercars 2 on the Amiga. My dad loved this game. Who remembers this psychedelic game? It's Lamatron, the multi-directional shooter released in 1991. Moving on to question 14. What game is this? It is Turrican 2 on the Amiga. Do you recall this racing game from the Super Nintendo? It is F-Zero, released in 1990. Do you recognise this real-time strategy game? It is Powermonger, released by Electronic Arts in 1990. Wow, that is more than 35 years ago. Who remembers this car racing game? It is the original Lotus Esprit Turbo Challenge. Here's an easy peasy one. As well as the game, do you know what device the game is being played on? It's Super Mario Land on the Game Boy, of course. Do you recognise this God game from 1989? It's Populous on the Amiga. I think everybody will know the game in question 20, do you? It's Tetris on the Game Boy. This one is a classic. Do you know what this is? It's Prince of Persia. This is the original Apple II release way back in 1989. Do you remember the game in question 22? It is Mega Man 2 on the NES. We are back in 1987 for question 23. Do you recognise this game with the dogs? It's Head Over Heels on the Spectrum 48K. We are booting up the Commodore 64K for the next game. Do you know it? It's Match Day 2. Let's hit the video arcade for question 25. Do you know what this hack and slash coin-op classic is called? It's Shinobi. An NES game is up next. Do you recognise it? It's Contra, our last game from 1987. The graphics are definitely getting more pixelated as we move further back in the 1980s. Do you recognise this run-and-gun arcade game from 1986? It's Atari Warriors. Another war game for question 28. Do you know what it is? It's The Great Escape on the Spectrum 48K. Next up is an LCD classic. Do you remember this game on the Nintendo? It is Super Mario Brothers. Back to the Amiga for question 30. But what is the game? It is Bubble Bobble, our last game from 1986 in this quiz. This one looks familiar. Do you know it? It's Super Mario Brothers on the NES. This was the very first Mario console game, released in 1985. Question 32. Do you recognise this Spectrum game? It's Back to School. Do you recognise this car game on the BBC Micro? It's Revs, released in 1985. Another school game on the Spectrum for question 34. But what is it? It's School Days. My school is certainly not like this. Do you recognise this arcade classic from 1984? It's Bomb Jack. Question 36 takes us back to the Commodore 64, but do you remember the game? It's Spy vs. Spy. Did you ever play it? Another absolute classic for question 37. Do you remember this space trading game from the BBC Micro? It's Elite. Let's load up the Spectrum 48K for our next question. Do you recognise this game? It's Manic Miner. Question 39 is an easy one. What is this arcade game? It's Ms. Pac-Man. Car game for question 40. Do you remember this game? It is the pole position arcade game. Back to the Spectrum 48K for the next game. What is it? It's Football Manager from 1982. Wow, can you believe this game series is more than 40 years old? Another Game & Watch for question 42. But what is the game? It is Donkey Kong, of course. My dad still has this game. Question 43 takes us to the Atari 2600. Do you know the name of the game? It's Pitfall, released in 1982. What is this arcade game from 1981? It is Galaga. This was the first widescreen Nintendo Game & Watch. But what is it called? It is Parachute and was released in 1981. Do you know the name of this Atari 2600 game? It is Missile Command, released in 1980. This is the first ever handheld game released by Nintendo. What is it called? It is Ball, the Game & Watch, released in 1080. Question 48. What game is this on the Atari 2600? It's called Circus. Hey, do you think you would still enjoy PlayStation 5 if the games had graphics and sound like this? Question 49 takes us to 1979. I bet most of you won't remember the name of this game. It is Lunar Landing, an arcade coin-op game. Question 50 is another Atari 2600 game. Do you know what it is called? It is Indy 500 and was released in 1977 as part of the original launch of the Atari console. Well, that's the end of the episode, Mad Quizzers. Please hit the like button and leave a comment to let me know what quiz you would like to see next. Oh, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. See you soon for another episode.